All right, welcome one and all to the Off the Rail Sports Podcast. I am your host today, John, and if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it means a lot to us. A lot going on in the world of sports. Gosh. You know, we're in the aftermath of OKC winning their first title. Kudos to them on Sunday, winning 4-3 against the Indiana Pacers, and now the NBA season really starts moving on. The trades before Wednesday's draft are going to be fast and furious. We saw Kevin Durant uh, move to Houston. And on Monday night, we had the Celtics trading Drew Holiday, a key factor in their championship last year, I guess almost 2 years ago, 13 months ago, 12 months ago, I guess. They traded him to the Portland Trailblazers for Anthony Simmons and 2 second-round picks. This was really a salary cap thing. With Jason Tatum not being able to play next year, the Celtics are $15 million over the second apron. They need to kind of claw back. Personally, I think Porzingis is going to be the next guy to go. I don't think they're going to trade White, but they could get a lot for him. I think they're just trying to tread water for this year until Tatum comes back, and then we can make another run at a title. But we are changing ownership. There's a lot of things in the flux right now. We shall see. Holiday was owed $72 million. Simmons is on an expiring contract. Portland basically wants to get to the playoffs. There's people there who are going to lose their jobs. And, you know, if you don't get to the playoffs, kind of like Sacramento a couple years ago, heads are going to roll. Straight up. Chauncey Billups, good luck. You know, he may be a good coach, he may not. But if you don't get to the playoffs, you got a real problem. So we shall see. I think it's just the beginning of a lot of moves. I think we're going to see most of them before Wednesday. Because now the league year doesn't begin until July 6th. So these trades aren't actually official. But I do think we're going to see 90%, 95% of them happen before the draft because they've got to get assets back for it, and they don't want to wait another year for the next draft. All right. Tyrese Halliburton talked to the media. After his tragic Achilles tear from the hamstring strain, and he said, "I do it again." Kudos to you. You laid it all on the line, kind of like Kevin Durant did for the Golden State Warriors. You know, it's a shame your team's going to have to go without you for a year, but, you know, I applaud the young man. He put it all on the line, and we live in a sports culture where they say, you know, you need to play hurt, but if you do play hurt and you don't perform, they say, why was he out there? You literally can't win. This guy, he did everything, and trust me, in the sports media echo chamber, come January, people are going to go, you know, really, did he need to play in the finals? The Pacers, quote unquote, need him now. He gave up a full year. Just the nonsense, right? The Dallas Mavericks extended Gafford for $60 million. Yeah, I mean, you got to spend the money. You have the money. I do think that they got to make a couple moves to supplement the roster for Cooper Flag, and because, you know, Irving isn't going to be playing this year. They're not going to re-sign him, I guess, this year. He has the option to do it, but I guess he's going to take his $30+ million because he's going to be rehabbing from the ACL. We shall see. In the world of baseball, the great Cal Raleigh, the catcher for the Mariners, who's having just literally the best of all years, he hit his 32nd home run, leading the major leagues. Ooh, and that's a tough park to hit home runs in. He hit a home run in their win. Also, the A's, I don't even know what we're going to call them. I guess right now they're the California A's. I don't even know what they're called. They're not the Sacramento. They're not the Oakland. I'm not sure what they are, but they're just pathetic. They did groundbreaking at the stadium in Vegas, at Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard. The A's owner said, yeah, we are a Vegas team now. We'll see. I'm not buying it. I honestly think the play here is they're going to end up going back to Oakland because of the media rights. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. The Arizona Diamondbacks, their star Corbin Carroll, went on the IL with a wrist fracture. We shall see how that all plays out. All right, let us get to what's going on in the world of baseball. God dang, there's a lot going on today. The Orioles beat the Rangers 6-0. Just when you think the Rangers are going to get to 500, they are now 3 games under 500. Kudo. The Braves beat the Mets 3-2. Um, God, I'm just looking at that. The Reds beat the Yankees 6-1. Barlow got the win. He's 3-0. Not bad for the Reds. The Reds are playing good baseball. They're 41-38. The projections were to win 80, 81 wins. Terry Francona's got that team playing really, really well. Diamondbacks dealing with the Carroll injury, excuse me, beat the White Sox 10-0 because, hey, if you don't beat the White Sox, you really should be in relegation. Pirates beat the Brewers 5-4, and that's amazing. The Pirates are able to win without Skeens on the mound. The Mariners beat the Twins 11-2. Wu got the win. He's 7-4 with a 3.1 ERA. That starting staff in Seattle is literally the best in baseball. Cardinals beat the Cubs 8-2. The Red Sox, I watched the game. They played at the Angels. They lost 9-5. It was tied 5-5 in the eighth, and then of course the floodgates open, and because we have no back end relief, and I can't even blame Devers for that. We lost. Scored 4 runs in the ninth. Sorry, not sorry. Nationals beat the Padres 10-6. Parker got the win. All right, that's it from Off the Rails Sports Podcast. Hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot. And if there's something you want us to talk about, some sport you want us to get into, EPL, Formula One, whatever, just drop us a line. We appreciate it. All right, we'll see you soon on Off the Rails.